That is, we are 1 minute, just 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yesterday we discussed about, we started the comma separated value file. That is a new topic which we are seeing in the file handling. This is the last topic in this chapter. Okay. Then after that, one more chapter is there. That is data structure. Okay. In that things, two concepts are there, two titles. That is, one is the stack, another one is queue. Once we complete it, means that's all. Python is over. Okay. Then afterwards we are entering into the SQL. Okay. That is our plan. Let me go for it. 1 minute. Yeah, we yesterday we have seen CSV. The full form is comma separated value. It is the it will store the data in the row wise, and the data will be stored, the value will be stored in the form of rows and columns. That is the tabular column format it will store. That and all we have seen. Okay, we can open the CSV file using our MS Excel or open office calc, like this. Such a it is a spreadsheet type of file. Okay, so we can able to open the file by using any spreadsheet software. Okay, and one more important thing that we have seen, the each line of the file is called as record, data record. Okay, each line, that is horizontal line, is called as, this row is called as one record. Okay, the fields, the column is called as field, that we have seen. Okay, and we have to import the module CSV, because all the functions are defined in the CSV module. That is open function, and writer, reader. Okay, write row functions. Okay, this all the function, more than some of my functions also, it is defined in the CSV module. So for that purpose we need to import that module also. Okay, and here we have seen one unique thing, that is we are using two type of object. Can you say the object name? One is file object, another one is, it is a new
Data
one.
object.
Yeah, that is data object. For example, the data object, we should call it as a writer object. Instead, while we are writing, we should say it is a writer object. Whenever I mean, we are opening the file for reading purpose, means then we should say it is a reader object. Okay, that is a vary. It will be vary. The name will be vary based on the operations which we are going to do. Okay, that's what we discussed, and I already said that is, this slide also we have discussed. We need to import the CSV module in order to open the CSV file. Okay, then afterwards we plan to discuss the last thing, because what is my aim means, first you should know, that is the students should know how to write the data into the file, then how to read the data from the file. Because once you know how the data is written over the file, means it is very easy to learn how to read the particular data alone. So that part, that is my concept. It may be differ from teacher to teacher. Let me discuss our thing. This program alone, I mean, this selected program alone we have discussed yesterday. Okay, today we will do our own program. Okay, I will minimize it. 1 minute. Yeah, we will just keep for your reference. Let me open a new file. Okay, then I will ask the question. You can see the slide also. You can answer it if it is me, if you need me. Okay. Okay. First, we need to use the CSV file. Means which module we need to import. Can you say that? What is the module name we need to import?
Import CSV.
Yes, import CSV. Okay, you have to tell the second line. Now we need to create a file object. Okay, in order to open your file. So I'm just using as usual. Okay, a equal to open of. Yeah, yeah. Then let me say that sample. Okay, sample one. Sample one dot CSV. That is the file name. Suppose
CSV.
created. Okay. Then mode we need to mention, but it is a unique thing. I already said
Mode
how
is
to denote
equal to write mode.
write mode. How
Mode is equal to codes of write.
very very good. In normal thing, that is in the text file or binary file, generally we are mentioning within the single quote or double quote. That is enough. But here we need to give the keyword argument. That is the mode equal to. We need to give the value. For example, I am opening the write mode. So write I am mentioning W, as you know that. Okay, that's all. So A is here. What is A here in this program, in our program?
File handle.
Yes.
File handle. It's a file object. Okay. Then we are going to write no. So first we created the file object. Fine. Next we need to create the data object. That is the
Data object.
writer object. We need to say, because write mode we open the file no. So we should say it is a writer object. Okay. So I'm just giving AW. Okay. For understanding writer object, I'm just giving AW. What is the syntax? Writer object means.
CSV dot writer of.
CSV is a module name, no? So CSV dot what is the function, which function is used to write the object into the file.
Writer function.
Function, yes. So I'm just writing writer. Okay, writer of what is inside the syntax. First argument should be what? First argument should be what?
File object.
File object. Here, what is our file object?
A, comma.
File object. A, comma. Then we need to specify
Delimit.
that, but it is optional. We may give or we cannot give. It is up to you, up to us. But as per syntax, whenever you are writing the program in exam point of view, I'm saying, and practical point of view also, we should mention it. So better you always follow this one. Okay. Suppose in exam you didn't write, means we cannot give the explanation. Automatically that value will be taken. It is a default parameter only. No, likewise we cannot give that. So as per syntax we need to write. So better you practice like that. Okay. Delimiter equal to, what is the delimiter meaning? Means what? Yesterday we discussed much. What does delimiter means? What is delimiter?
Any two words or character is separated by comma. If we give dot, means separated by
Yes,
dot.
the value will be limited, or the value will be separated with the delimiter. Actually, it is comma we given here. So that's what we are saying. It's a comma separated value. Okay. So that is the one thing. Okay. In our program, I mean, you can see this program. In our program, they are using the while loop in order to get the, store number of records. Okay. We can also use the while loop, or else we can use for loop also. For loop, you know that first for I in range of, we have to specify the range number of record means. Okay. I mean, I think last program we done with the for loop, isn't it? That is adding the record, I think so.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, we have discussed. Especially, I too also typed the data wrongly. Okay. Let me see that. Now we will use the while loop. Okay. So ch equal to, I'm just giving y. There is choice. Okay. So I define the choice. Then while, I'm just giving the condition while ch dot lower, because we need to convert into the lower, equal to single quote, that is in small y. Okay. If ch value is small y, means then the following statement will want to be executed. Okay. What is the following statement? Let me do create our student database. Yes, because we are seeing here employee. Let we can create our student database. For example, name n, I'm just giving n equal to input of
Sir,
name.
roll number.
Okay. Okay, why not? Then roll number, it should be integer, no? Shall we give it int?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is our purpose. Whatever data type we can use it, not an issue. 1 minute. Oh, sorry, it's stuck. 1 minute. Yeah, it is roll number. Roll number. So we just given. Okay, so one more brace is needed. Okay, now we are entering into the name. That is roll number. I'm just giving it is the R. Okay, and now name n equal to input. We are giving the input. Okay, so I'm just giving a name. Okay, name we got, and class for C I'm just giving input. I'm simply copying it for the time being. I'm just doing that. Okay, so I'm pasting here. I'm just doing the class. So class we got, and next shall we get the group G equal to group? Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
class is in the integer data type only, no, sir.
Yeah, of course they can given roll number or Roman, sorry, not roll number, Roman letter. Okay, not an issue. It's our case, man. We can customize our thing. Okay, why not? Very simple. If it is integer type, very simple. Int of input. Okay, now it's okay. Class. Okay, group
Yes,
we
sir.
selected, and as usual, mobile number we will get it. So I'm just giving m equal to mobile number. Okay, so int of input of, we can set that authentication also, whether it is 10 digit or not, we can add it. Okay, so for time being, I'm
Is
just
digit.
yeah.
We can use is digit function, sir, to verify it.
Yeah, yes, correct. I got it. So for time being, I am just typing simply. You can elaborately, you can do it. You understand the concept, no? You know that, no? Already we practiced in if condition, how to check the email ID, how to check the mobile number. That program and all initially we discussed and we given as a homework also too, isn't it? So that concept and
Yes,
all
sir.
you know it. Okay. So for time being, because we are taking the class now. Okay. So we got this data: roll number, name, class, group, and mobile number. Now we need to write into the data. How to write the data means definitely we need the writer object. What is the writer object here? Which is writer object
AW, sir.
here?
AW.
AW, sir.
AW dot we need to use the function. I already said the data will be written in which format? Row form only.
Row format.
Row wise one. Yeah, row wise only the data will be written, and each field, I mean each value will be placed in the particular columns. Okay. So AW dot row, I mean right row. We need to write the things means right row function we have to use. Right row of what we need to write, that we need to give it. What are the details we need to write?
Roll
Roll
number,
number,
roll
comma,
number,
R,
name,
name,
N,
comma, C,
CG.
group, comma, and
group,
mobile number.
mobile number.
Mobile number. That's all. Yeah. So these are all the data we need to write. So once we return means just we will simply print the confirmation statement. Okay, done. Likewise. Okay. So we get the confirmation, and again we are getting the choice. Choice equal to input of. Okay. Do you want to add one more record? Huh? Do you want to add one more record? Okay. So we are asking the question. So the choice will be get. If choice is y means, or else we can define it. Okay.
Yes.
If y, if a press means the loop will execute again. Other than y, if it is means the loop will stop. I mean the loop will complete. It will be get terminated. That's all. Okay. Then finally we need to close the file. Okay. What is the syntax? File object. Which is the file object? A dot.
Yes, sir. A dot.
Dot close function.
Close.
Yes. Okay.
Close.
So now I'm just we are saving this file. 1 minute. Okay. I'm just saving the desktop itself. We can give that. Can you tell anyone name? Okay. CSVJE. Okay. That is our file name. Is this
Sir,
it? Yes, please. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
this file in sample one you gave, sir. Then
That is file
there
name,
is
man. No. This is file name. I mean, this file we are going to open it. This is program name. Program name is CSVGE. File name is sample dot. I mean sample one dot CSV. Do you understand?
okay.
Yeah. So now let me. I saved this file and let me run this file. 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh, it's not responding. Oh, something wrong. I think some error is there. 1 minute. I will try again. Now it is working. Okay, so I will just show the screen. First, it is getting roll number, na. So okay, let me give the roll number. I'm giving 1 is a roll number, and name. So let me give the name. Okay.
Sir,
Uh, hmm.
while asking name, I simply pressed enter.
Then
I
nothing.
didn't pass any character.
No, it will show the error. For example, you are saying like that. Now you got it, na?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Okay, sir.
Hurry, this this practice and all, nothing wrong. You are asking is very nicely only. But what is the thing? This you have to practice in your own. Okay. Just for fun, I'm saying, not for anything. Very good. This is a good. If you didn't give means what is happening? At least we should give one space now. If it is input means we are getting the string means we should give one space also at least. Integer means definitely we need to give any one whole number, or else it will show error only. Okay. Very nice.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We given the name and class 12 and okay, A group likewise I'm just giving, and mobile number I'm just giving some for time being. I'm just giving this. Okay, and it is asking to add one more record. I'm just giving y. Okay, in order to show that the loop is executing again. Of course, the loop is successfully running next time. So I'm just giving 2, and name I'm just giving. Okay, so I'm just giving the name and 11th and the group B. I'm just giving other phone number. Okay, so this asking I'm giving n. Okay, that's all. The program is closed. Let me open the file and you can see that. Okay, how the data is stored. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, we stored in the desktop only. No, let me see. Can you see this sample file? The Excel file is created. No, have you seen it or not? That is, it's not Excel file, comma separated
Yes,
value
sir.
file. Okay,
Sir.
let us open it. 1 minute. So we can open. I already said we can open by using the, what is the thing, MS Excel. So you can see the data how it is stored. Okay, can you got it or not? You got it?
Yes.
So you seeing that the data will be stored in the row wise, the first row and empty. Of course. 1 minute. Is
Why,
my
sir?
voice
One.
yeah, yeah. 1 minute. My voice is audible. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 1
Yes,
minute.
sir.
Yeah, this row, why it is the second row it is coming means actually what is the reason. I will open the program, you can understand easily. For example, the right row function we are using, no, I'm selecting this one. You can see the right row function is there. No, it automatically, once the data is completed, once it is write the R value, N, C, G and M, all the values it is returned means it will take to the next line. Okay, it automatically it will take to the next line, that is new line, next row, for our understanding. Okay, again the loop also executing, no, next time. Have you understand? The loop also executing next time. No, are you hearing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that time what will happen, again next time it is taking to the next another line. So that's what, this is the actual line and one more line also taken. For this, in order to avoid this, you need to give the line breaker, I think. Yeah, 1 minute. We need to give line terminator. Okay, for example, I will just giving sample 2. I will create it. Okay, for line terminator equal to /n, we need to give /n. Oh, sorry. Now you understand. Okay, so here if you are using a line terminator means automatically the file will not, the read line writer function, write row function will not take it. Automatically it will come to the, using the line terminator, it will terminate in the next line. Okay, it won't do it again. Okay, for example, I am running this file now. Our file is sample2. Okay, so running this file again.
Sir, you missed the comma.
Yes, I missed the comma. Yeah, again I'm running it. So error. Okay, I will tell that it is we are opening in that file now. Okay, I missed it. You can see I given that here. It is wrong. Instead of in that, I should not given in the file object. I should give in the writer object. That's what we discussed. No, write row function only doing. No, so here it is correct. Okay, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, have you understood? That I will just save this file. I'm just closing this. So now you understand. Can you able to see where we need to give the line terminator in the writer object? Okay, writer object, we should give the line terminator, because the right row always it will take to one line and automatically the loop will take to another line. That's what the 2 lines is coming. First instead of second line it is writing in the data in the third line. Okay, let me see it. I'm running this program again. 1 minute. So it is asking roll number as just I'm giving 1, name, class 12, group Okay, group A is giving y to class 12, group B. Okay, so I entered this 2. That's all. The data is successfully returned into the file. Let me see the file. Okay, 1 minute. You can see the sample 2. Okay, I'm opening the file. You got it now. Have you understand now? It is now written in the next line itself. Have you understood? Hello, answer it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now you know that. For example, if it is title is there, means it will be seems to be good. So how to write the title? Very simple. 1 minute, I will open the program. In this program, before itself, before the loop, we need, here we need to give the title. Instead of while loop, we can use the again aw dot. Okay, right row. Right row of, we should give the value. Okay, what are the value? First name is what? Roll number. Roll number. And next thing is what?
Name.
Name. Yeah, name. And next class.
Class.
Class we give
Group.
next is group. Yeah,
Group. Mobile number.
Mobile number.
group, then mobile number. Okay, I'm just giving typing like that. 1 minute. Enough. So we close all those things. So we return into the thing. I'm saving this file. I will delete that sample, or else I will create another one file, sample 3. Okay. So as it is same thing, but it will, that title will become. That's all. Okay. Okay, roll number 100. Okay, that's all. Let me open the file 3. Okay, sample 3. Where it is. Now we understand, no, how the title is comes. Have you understood? So if the row is, if the row, if the data is written afterwards, it will be very easy. I think this file you can use for your project also too. I think somebody's is mute yourself. It is very noisy. Javier Pandian. Yeah, it's okay. Rest of students can you able to hear? No, not an issue.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Here, sir.
So now you understand how they give the title to the file. There is year, roll number column, name, class, group, mobile number. Like this, we can give it. So it is very easy. For your project also, you can use the CSV file. Okay, for time being, till you are using the database, you can store all the data as in the CSV file. Then you can get from the file also. That is, read the data from the file, and we can write into the file also too. Okay, for time being, you can use this CSV file as a database. Okay, so you can very easy to access it. Row wise, the data will be stored. Have you understand this? How to write into the file, CSV file?
Okay.
Have you understood? Have you understood?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let I close this file. 1 minute. I didn't save anything. Okay. So in this program, we learned how to write the data into the file. Okay, how to write the row wise the data into the file that we have seen. Okay. Next, we are going to learn how to read from the file. We know now how the data is storing, how the values will be stored in the column wise. That is separated wise, separated by comma. How the value will be stored in column wise, and row wise. How the data is record is storing. That and all we have seen now. Okay, what are the functions are involved in this write row function and writer function? What is file object, which is data object, a writer object, or read a special writer object? We learned it. How to store multiple data, how to store write multiple data into the file. That and all we have seen using the loop. Okay, Now we are entering into the another one important concept, that is how to read from the file. Okay, so already the data is there. Now we want to learn it how to read the data from the file. Okay, I will go to the slide. You can see this. Okay, let me go to the beginning of this. Okay, not this one. 1 minute. Yeah, now you can see import CSV. They are using with the with statement. Okay, with open file name. Okay, file name we should mention the mode also. Mode equal to R. I already said if we didn't mention the mode means the file will open in default by what? What is the default mode?
Read mode.
Yeah, read mode. We have seen from the Textify onwards. So that they didn't mention their mode. That's what it is taken as a default mode. Okay, but we should mention it. Okay, mode equal to R. We need to mention as CSV. What is CSV file here? What is this? Yeah, what does CSV file means?
File handle.
Yeah, this is the file object. Okay, now we are going to see. You can see my reader. There we are using my writer. No, here my reader is a. What is this? What is my reader? Yes, we have seen
Reader
for
of.
reader object. Very good. That is reader object. Okay, CSV dot reader. There is a module name. Dot reader is a function. Okay, if you want to read any data, that is for writing function we have seen in the last thing. If you want to write anything means we are using writer. Here reader we need to use. Okay, so reader file. I mean sorry, reader function. Through the reader function, it will read from the file. You can see the file object. Yes, CSV file is a file object. Okay, in our case we are using a no. Likewise, we need to give delimiter as well as in this we are used in the right into the data. Okay, the same format. Okay, what is the difference? There we use writer function. Here we are using reader function because we open the file for read mode. Okay, now you know that print statement, that is 10 space employee number and 20 space. Instead of we can use either this format or else you can use what? Another one method we have seen, /d. Can you recall that? By giving the /d, that also we can able to get the values. Okay, that is a formatted output. We can give in a proper way. We can print in a proper way. Okay, just to print the decoration by using the for loop, we are using it instead of while. You can see for row in my reader. What is my reader? What is my reader?
Reader.
Reader
Yeah.
of.
Reader object. Row is for what is row here? It's a just a
Number,
variable.
employee number.
No, it is a just a variable in order to assign it. Okay, iteratable variable. Okay, my reader means first row it will be reader. Okay, it will read. I mean, all the data will be there. No, where all the data will be stored? My reader. Okay, so my reader through the object it will access the file. First row, I already said the file operation only done by the row wise. Okay, I already said that we have seen also. Okay, first it will read the first row that will be assigned to the value of row. Okay, the variable row. Now we are asking to print row of 0. What is row of 0? In this case, employee number is the first row. No, that is 0. 1 means name. 2 means salary. In our case, can you say what is row of 0 in our file? How many data we stored? Can you say that?
3.
3 data only did we stored. Roll number, in our case I'm saying, in our example program, roll number and next is what? Name.
Roll number, name, class, group, mobile number. Sir.
Yeah, so for example, row of 0 means it's denoting roll number, row of 1 means
Roll number.
row of
Name.
1 means name,
Name.
row of 2 class,
Group.
class,
Sorry, class.
row of what is that, next is what? 3, no, row of 3 is group.
4. I said 3. Group.
Yeah, group is row of 3 is group and row of 4 is
Mobile number.
mobile number. Yeah,
Mobile
so
numbers.
yeah, like that we can access in our own program. That is, we don't know what own program, so for that we can use like that. So you know that, let me try that one. 1 minute, let me open this file. Okay, so I'm just to open it again. I'm just giving I'm opening the file. So in which mode we need to open? Read mode. So I'm just
Mode or up.
Read.
read mode we need giving, and I'm just giving the file object. Okay, here 1 minute. We are giving the reader. We need to read the data. Okay, so reader function I'm using. The line terminator is not required because we are not writing anything into it because we open in the read mode. Okay, now we are going to the next thing. What is the next thing? We want to use the for loop. Okay, so for what is the thing? I in what is our reader object? For example, let me see AR is our reader object. Are you watching the screen, seeing the screen or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Not but AR is our reader object, no? So we are just using it and print. We need to give the decoration purpose, no? For example, we can use it. Print. What is the thing? We need to print the double quotes roll number. Roll number. Then /t we are using.
name.
Okay, /t name. Then /t we will use it.
Double slash.
Let me try with one. Okay, so we are avoiding the space also. 1 minute. Let me try alignment at last. We will see. Okay, then name after that. What is the thing? Class, no?
Class.
Yes, sir. Class.
Class. Then again /t. Then next
Group.
Group.
/t. Then
Mobile
Mobile
number.
Mobile number.
next is mobile number. Okay, mobile number which is given. That's all. So likewise, we given one print statement, and next line is just printing the. We have printed the dot. Okay. Or else instead of that, we can easily print it. Think and replication into 50. That's all. It will print, no? 50 times it will be printed. It will be seems to be easy. Okay, now we want to write the data. Okay, so how to write the data? Print of, here what is the thing? I of, what is, where the data roll number is stored? I of 0.
I of 0.
0, then /t. We need to give the /t, then
Mm.
1 minute. Next,
I of
we need to print the name. Yes, I of 1. Okay,
1.
then next one.
I have 2. I have 2.
Give the comma. Yes, I of 2. I of 2 is class. Okay, so next again
Slash T.
I of 3.
I have 3.
Yeah, then
3.
again /t, then
Group. I slash T.
I of 4.
I have 4.
What
That's
is
all.
4? Okay, so likewise
Mobile number.
Yeah, I of 4 is denoting the mobile number. So let me print the statement according to that. Okay, now we printed. That's all. The loop will be continued till the end of the thing. Okay, now finally we need to close the file. That is, what is the file object?
A dot close function.
A dot close.
A.
Okay, we close the file. For example, the sample 3. 1 minute. I'm just making it as a comment line. Again, we don't need to write. I will show the data also. 1 minute. We are opening the sample 3 file. Here I am just writing that number 101, and I'm just giving Ganesh and class 12 A group and 1 2 3 4. That is his phone number. And 102 we just given Raghu and his 11th, for example, 1 minute. 11th and B, and here we just giving another phone number. Okay, and 103 we are manually entering. Okay, in the file in order to show the record. Okay. Dinesh, 10th standard, and the C section, for example, and this phone number. Okay, that's all. We saved this data, and I just close it. 1 minute. Closing this. Now I'm just opening the program. Yeah. I made it's a command line. This is only the main line. So I'm just saving this file. I'm running this. You can see this. Oh, yeah. Could you able to see the output? But the alignment is a little bit. It's there, no? Let me give this different one. Could you able to see the output? Roll number, name, class. Again,
Yes, sir.
second time also. Because second time, why it is printing? No, can you understand? Because it is a title.
The program itself you gave one time, sir.
Yeah, that's what. Let me avoid this. 1 minute. Okay. Now we made it a comment line. Now it is somewhat okay. You can see this. But the alignment alone, it is a little bit we need to concentrate. Okay, if you are giving one /t means it will be seems to be fine. Okay, that's all. Okay. So now you know that how to read. That is a reader file. Reader function is used to read the data from the file. Okay. Then how to write the data row wise? For example, if you want to print the row wise means let I will clear one. Yes.
Sir, CSV file is used to align in the row in Excel, sir. Then why you are again aligning in the row in the output statement?
No. I'm just saying. For example, you want already the CSV file. Some data is there, man. Okay. You stored all the data in CSV file. You how to fetch the file? How to fetch the data from the file? You want to display in our program means how to do it. This part.
Okay, sir.
For that purpose only. Example is already it is aligned in CSV file only, but row in the tabular column. As you said, it is properly aligned in the tabular column. In order to show the details, we can use it. Okay. For example, if you want to, for example, we are having the student database in especially in the Ashwant. Ashwant, are you hearing whether he is here in the meeting?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In your program, what is your project? Student database only, na? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
For example, as a teacher, I want to know one boy's phone number. Okay, simply if I type his name means the program will search and it will tell the number. No, for that purpose, how to fetch the data from the file? For example, I have 4. We are giving no here for in our program in order to print only the mobile number. Likewise, we can create it. Have you understand, Ashwan? It is somewhat useful for you in your project. Not only his project, for everybody's one. Okay, instead of you are storing in a different data type, you can use the CSV also. Okay, in this for time being I'm saying, later you can convert it to the SQL. Okay, next topic is SQL only after this Python. Okay, so now we understand how to print the thing, or else we can print the entire I value also. Okay, let I just again run this program.
Sir,
Yes.
சார் 6th லைன்ல மொபைல் மட்டும் போட்டிருக்கீங்க சார் அந்த ப்ரோக்ராம்ல மொபைல் நம்பர் அது எதுவும் பெருசா அஃபெக்ட் பண்ணாதா சார்?
Which 1 minute?
ஓகே சார்.
Yeah, which line man? 6th line. Where it is?
6th லைன் எஸ் சார்.
Here in this red
அந்த
line.
நோ சார், ரெட் லைனுக்கு முன்னாடி சார் அங்க மேலேயே அதே மாதிரி இன்னொரு தடவை போட்டிருக்கீங்களா சார்? ரைட்
Here.
நவ்.
Yeah,
எஸ்
right
சார்.
row. Yeah.
ரைட்.
No, this is
அதுல
what we. Yes. This is we are writing. I will just open the file. You can see we are giving that column name. Man, you can see this. 1 minute. Let I will open and I'll show to you. This is the naming. We are just giving a name for the column. You can see the mobile.
Okay.
That's what you can give whatever mobile number. That is not an issue. Okay.
ஓகே
How,
சார்.
data and all what we are giving it will store. Simply if you are giving the last program and all we are typed for time being, for time's sake we are typing A, B, C and all, no, that it will work. Not
yes.
an issue. That here what you are learning means how to read the data and how to write the data into the file. That is our concept. Okay.
ஓகே சார்.
Okay, pa, very good. Okay, let I close this. Okay, 1 minute. For example, in this case, if you are printing the I itself means, I will show again. 1 minute. Yeah. Now the data will be printed in which format? Row wise format will print. Okay. Roll
Yes,
number, name without formatting. Okay. it will be without formatting. It will simply display the row, each row wise, roll number, name, class, group, and mobile number. Okay. So for example, first record, second record, and third and fourth. Likewise, the record wise, record means here what is the meaning? Row is called as record. Okay. In CSV file, I'm saying. Okay. So the data will be accessed by row wise or the record wise. Have you understand this output? Rest of students?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Okay, let me go to
Yes,
the
sir.
next concept. Yes, good. 1 minute, I will open the file. Yeah, this is what we have seen. And next thing, how to counting the number of record. For example, if you want to count, for example, the Excel sheet contains how many records. If it is there, means if you want to know, means very simple. You can see this by using the count functions. Okay, count equal to count. You can see this count equal to 0. Then every time the row will be get printed, count value also will be increased. Okay, so finally the count value, we are printing the count value, total record count. Have you understand this one? How the
Yes, sir.
beautifully they printed the output, no? So very nice. Likewise also we can print. Okay, in your project also you can use this type of what is it, equal symbol, star, or dash symbol, that is hyphen symbol, for decorating purpose I'm saying. Okay, so such type of we can use it. Okay, here what is the thing? It is one of the unique thing in our CSV file only. Rest of the file it is very little bit difficult, not that much. It is little difficult to do this process, but here it is very easy in this example program. Yes, yes,
Sir, otherwise, in the previous program we had get from the user, no sir, n is equal to enter how many record you want to print, like that.
definitely. I mean, yesterday we done that. No, you are saying about that.
Yes, sir. Then that n is also is equal to number of rows and number of records, everything, no sir.
Fine, that is very easy. That's also correct. But here, no, I'm saying in the sense of already the CSV file is there. Somebody sent the CSV file to you, the Excel file to you. Okay, then you want to count the record, means either by opening the file we can do it, or else by using the program we can do it. Have you understand?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I understood your concept. Yes, if you want to using the n means you can. In Harit case, if we asked one question on later you want to add further more record, you also said by using the append we are adding it. Finally, if you want to count all number of record means, then we can use that concept. We can keep some variable c equal to 0. Every time the loop is iterated means the c value will be iterated by 1. Okay, this is what. Okay, let me see this. This is another one important concept. You can see this concept at all. You know, anyone can explain? Any one of you? This program. Hari Krishna, can you explain this? Can you explain this program?
This.
Yeah, please do it. Yeah.
First of all, we import the CSV module.
Okay.
Sir.
Yes. Proceed. Correct.
Next, we open the file myfile.csv with the object reader CSV file.
Very nice. Yes.
Next, we objectify myreader as CSV.reader.
Okay,
CSV
myreader
file
is what?
with delimiter as comma.
Yeah, what is myreader?
Sir?
Can I know what is myreader?
It is reader objectifying
Very
for
good.
CSV files.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, proceed. Yes. Yes.
Next, we take count and sum as 0.
Okay.
Next, we print the headings for each individual rows.
Fine. Yes.
Next, we take row as.
Yes. Yes, I think he left it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Sir, he may get some network problems. Sir.
Yeah. I think he joined it. Yeah, Hari Krishna, are you here?
Sir, I'm here,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, fine. Yes, let you continue. We are using the for loop. Yes.
Sir, but I have no internet left, sir. My internet is done,
Oh,
so I can't see anything.
Okay. I will. Gautam, can you continue that explanation from the for
Yes,
loop
sir.
onwards? Yes, please continue. Yes.
Sir, in the previous program, count function like that, we are using one for loop in this program also, sir.
Here this program to count what total salary as well as who are all getting the salary greater than 70,000. You can see this program.
Yes, sir.
7,000 is mentioned, but it is actually 70,000. Yeah, let me go ahead. Yes.
Now we are printing all the rows, sir.
Yeah, okay. No, first row
Then,
only we printing, man. For row in my reader, then my reader will take the first row.
Sir, if the for loop means after the loop will finish, all the row will be printed, no, sir?
Yeah, of course, yes.
That only.
Inside
Then
the for
some.
loop only is concept is there. No, that's what I'm
Yes,
asking.
sir.
Yeah. Can you explain the for loop? For row in my reader. So for my reader, it contains all the details, all the rows. So first row will be assigned to the variable row that it will print by using the print statement. And next thing, sum. You can you say that? What is that meaning? Sum plus equal to. Yes, Gautam.
Sir, we are increment the salary, sir.
Is it incrementing the salary?
Yes, sir.
Please
Sum
check
is
it.
equal to
No.
0.
Some value previously it was what?
No, sir.
0.
We are
We are-
checking line by line all the salaries, sir, and
We are-
comparing with the 70,000, sir.
First, no. You are a little bit near to the point, but see properly. What is the sum purpose? Adding all the salaries. Can you get it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For example, if you are running a factory or you are running a business means, okay, in your company, 100 members are working. Okay, you want to know all the overall salary. You want to give the salary, no? So for that, you want to know what is the total amount of salary you want to pay. For that purpose, the sum is using. Previously, sum was 0, sum equal to 0 we declared. Sum equal to sum plus int of row of 2. What is row of 2? Row of 1 is
Salary
0
row,
is row of 0 is EMP number. Row of 1 is employee name. Row of 2 is salary that we are converting into the integer because it was in, we don't know how we get it. Maybe we are getting in the string data type. So we are converting once again in the integer format. Then that will be added to the sum. Yes, please proceed. I'm explaining. You please explain it.
Yes, sir. Then we compare all the employee salary with 70,000, and if anyone's salary is greater than 70,000 means one will be added, sir. Likewise,
Where?
we are counting how many people, sir.
Yeah. Where the
How many?
one will be added? Where the one will be added?
To
To the
the
count
rows,
variable.
sir. Yes,
To the count
count.
variable. Count value it was 0. If it is anybody
Yes.
is crossing 70,000 above, for example, actually it is a printing mistake. 7,000 and above who is getting means, then if I am getting 8,000 means what will happen? So count value will be increased. Correct, no?
Increased.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Increased by 1, sir.
Yeah.
If 2 people means increased by 2, like that, sir.
Likewise, each time each row will be checking. Okay. It is doing the 2 process. Can you notice?
Yes, sir. One is counting all, adding all the salaries and total salary, and
Okay.
how many people are getting more than 70,000 or 7,000, like that.
Super. And next, come to the print statement. Yes. Likewise, the loop will execute till all the rows. Okay. Yes.
Sir, then 30 spaces, sum of the salary is equal to some value written, sir.
Okay.
Then
Because some
next,
value hold all the salaries, no total sum. Total of.
yes, sir, total salary.
Yeah.
Total salary is written, sir. Then how many people are getting the salary more than 70,000? That number of people written in the place of count, sir.
Okay. So that is, it will print. It will. For example, if a company owner, if you people are a company owner, you are asking the accounts department. Okay. How many of you getting more than 70,000? I want to know that person. For example, if you want to ask means, this very easy program, it will tell us. Okay. In whatever way of segregation, it will do it. Okay. So it will segregate by using the how many of you getting more than 50,000, more than 10,000. Likewise, we can keep it. Okay. And moreover, we can calculate the overall salary, and we can calculate overall employee number also. How many employees are running in working in our organization. That also we can calculate it. Have you understand this program? Yes. Yes.
Sir, if we also want to calculate the number of employees, means we
Yeah,
have to use LES, no, sir?
no. We can give another one variable. Okay. We can
Okay,
use
sir.
another, for example, c equal to 0. If we give means after that what will happen? We are printing this statement, no, some statement. After that c equal to c plus 1.
C
Whenever
plus
the
is equal to int of row of
no,
0.
no. That is not needed. Row of 0 means 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus next number is 3, 3 plus 3, 6, it will goes. It is not. Every time the iteratable C value will be increased. You can see the previous program. Count value will be increased. First row it is printing the first row, count value will be increased by 1. Now count value is 1. Second
Yes,
time
sir,
the row will
understood, sir.
print, Suresh Kumar will be printed, count value will be 2. Next Gabar, that value will be printed, that name will be printed, and the count value is 3. Now you can see total record is, we are printing the count. You can see this. Could you understand this one?
Yes.
Yeah, like that only. Yes, let me go to this. This program, how many of you understand? This is a very important program and very useful program also too. Anybody having any doubt regarding this program? You can ask. Is it clear
No,
for
sir.
all? Yeah, Ashwant, you are coming to tell something.
Clear, sir.
Yeah, okay. Delvin, what about you, man? Have you understood? Darshan and Harit, Kamesh, Ramya, Ranjit, Sabeshan, Shivashanmugam, likewise Reshmita. Do all people understood, no? This program? Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Very
Yes,
nice.
sir.
Okay, good. So this is the we are doing like that. This output of this program, what Gautam is explained. Okay. So those who are getting above 70,000, only one member. Okay. Likewise, we can get the output. Okay. That's all. The writing, the data that we have discussed, I already said writing, we can use the two mode, write mode and append mode. You already know, well familiar about the write mode means the previous content will be deleted. But if you are using the append mode means what? For example, 2 row we
Previous
return.
content is continued, sir.
Yes, the next record will be inserted in the third row. That is next row. Okay, very nice. Likewise, we can using that. They are giving into the slide. Okay, have we understand? And writing this also we have seen how to open in append mode. This what we have discussed in the starting of the file, and we have done our own file also too. So have we cleared that how to write into the file and how to read the data from the file in the XLS? I mean in the CSV file. Have you understood?
Yes, sir, understood, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Understood, sir.
We successfully completed the 5 chapters, man, in computer science. First is Python revision tour 1, 2 revision tour 2, and third is working with the function, and fourth statement is what? Fourth chapter is what?
Audible.
Using Python libraries. And
Libraries.
fifth statement is file handling. Okay, this is a
File
very
handling.
big chapter. That's how we completed. Next, we are going to the data structure. Okay, tomorrow onwards, next week, class onwards, we will do the data structure. Okay, students. Yeah, somebody's
Okay, sir.
raised their hands. I think I lost it. Somebody raised their hand. If you have any doubt, means you can please ask in this doubt in this chapter. File handling. Do you have any doubt? Leaving its doubt or what? Do you have any doubt?
No, sir.